Wagwan, welcome back again. I want to do a recap on like trades I had this week and what the mistake I made and what I'm learning from like my past trades basically. So you can clearly see, I don't know if you can see, but you can see that the overall structure here is bearish, it's a downtrend. So this is basically just a retracement up here, then you now see the break of structure here, come here again and break of this one, then come here again and break of this previous structure. So this is a downtrend. So we're looking at this area here for like the retracement here back down to continue the sales. So like on the daily, let's see what it showed us. So on the daily, basically, we're looking to enter here at this area, this zone where it has reacted before, price has reacted here before. So it's not just something that we're just doing, it reacted here. This is a key area, this is a key zone. So we're looking for an entry signal to enter. So I think the mistake we made here, maybe it was entering rushing. I don't think I rushed the entry, to be honest. It just disappeared. So you can clearly see this is a head and shoulders pattern. Look at the left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Okay, so then price here created a tweezer top. You can see a tweezer top. Look at these two candles, this one and this one. A tweezer top. And look at the indecision candles. Okay, we're thinking that price about to have the push down here, not knowing, and we went on the lower time frame too. And we noticed like, look at the uptrend that occurred here. Okay, then the break of structure. Okay, then we're thinking of entering around here, but I think I shouldn't have entered here. I've waited for this extra confirmation, but like, what if it just keeps on there? Just normally price can just do one straight line, boom, and just keep on going. So I was like, okay, let me just enter here since I've already created this break of structure around here. So next time I'll be extra cautious. If he leaves me, another one will come. I'm not chasing the trades. So funny how this trade might still be valid, to be honest. Another reason why I feel okay, the trade might still be valid, to be honest, because if you still look at it, let's look from the 1 hour now this time. So you can still see the head and shoulders pattern. Yeah, left shoulder, head, right shoulder, the break of structure here, head. Okay, so we're not thought of entering here, but guess what price is doing here? Look again, you can clearly see that it's creating a head and shoulders pattern around here again too. You can see higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, break of structure. So around here we might be thinking to enter. If you create around here, if you create a nice confirmatory entry on the lower time frame, like if you see a change of structure or a change of character, as you see, I like using change of structure. So if you see a change of structure on the 5 minutes or any lower time frame, 5 minutes 6, sorry, 5, okay. So if you see a shift around here on the lower time frame, it might be like, if you see this higher high, higher low, higher high, start changing to lower high, higher low, lower low, lower high, lower, wherever you may be thinking to enter. But I don't know, after doing that, I don't know. So yeah, so that will be our next confirmatory entry. Our next that's what we'll be looking out for, to be honest. Then what other trades did I take? So UAD, NSD, a clean trade. So basically, I don't know. I think I came here and my last this thing I complained that the spread stopped me out. So like, if it comes back up here again, I might enter. But just like, man, just leave it, let it be. It is what it is. You're going to get catch more. I still see this trade around here. Still coming here to test this zone. Like just this basically just an retracement and come back here for the entry for the take profits. Um, and if it comes back here, goes down, we test again, keep going down. I might see think convention, but ideally, I don't know. So, what was the idea behind this trade? I hope I'm not talking like a robot. So you can see, going from the weekly down to the weekly, you can see higher, higher, low, higher, 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 high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low. Then boom, break of structure. Now retest the around this area, this keys significant area, significant area, significant area. My bad. At this significant area. So to be honest, at first I thought price was going to like react around there because of this, but if you notice, it doesn't even have a red line. That means it shows that it's not really key area. So price came up here, did this thing. Let's see. Okay, now you can see even this area that I marked out, the price reacted to it, but like it's not the area it's meant to react to give like the proper retracement back for the sales or for the downtrend basically. Not to explain it, but I hope I said the word right. So like if now I put this area as my take profit because it's a very significant area. So if it breaks below this, forming this, boom, I've seen another head and shoulders pattern. This would be very ideal for us to enter, and we'll be chasing this red line or this area, to be honest, and the risk to reward will be really nice. So you might be thinking of this happening. So what do we see for this trade? You can see the indecision candle, you can see the all those morning star, whatever the yeah, you can see the morning star, unicorn. Bear in me, Nigeria. Then you can see the change of character around this area, the change of structure around here. You can see higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, boom. You can see the break of structure around here, boom, retest came, broke that structure. So we're not okay, we're in the clear for sales like crazy. Then around here you can even see the bullish engulfing candle, you can see the double top. So my first entry, I don't know, it stopped me out after I entered here. Came, price was around here, I put my SL here. To be honest, I shouldn't even be doing that anymore. I don't think. Sorry, can you guys see? I shouldn't be doing that. I'll just go back. I don't know if you guys can see. So what? I'm showing you. Higher high, higher low, higher high, break of structure. Then boom, I declare for sales. First, we can notice that I created a double top. I put my SL around here when I first entered. Like then the spread took me, not even this one that came back to retest it was the spread. So I think I'm not going to be putting my SL, I'm going to leave my SL to go like way down in profits. Like then I'll maybe just do set and forget kind of P, because it will be it's making me not move further in the dollar amount or whatever. To be honest, it saves me too sometimes too, so I don't know. But I think I'll create a rule for that, like when it goes, because this is too early to be honest. Maybe because I wasn't sure of the trade, it's too early for me to be putting my SL. I should have waited for it to like get somewhere around here. then maybe put my SL here, because if it goes beyond, then that means it's not valid again anymore. But the price just created a double top. Boom. I think I was looking down on the lower time frame. That's why I set my, let's see what it showed us on the lower time frame. You can't, okay, if I go there. Yeah, I think I just set it around because, okay, created the double top, down retracement, down retracement. Okay, I was thinking, okay, from here it's not going to go, just keep on going down. So I should maybe when it goes like 50% up in profit, I should maybe then set my stuff down, because this is not like 50%. It's just like, it's not like 20 or so, 20, yeah, 20 or 30. So created double top, boom, kept on going. So now you can see here again a shift of structure, but like I don't really trust this one because of the, it's not, it didn't really, the last low is really far. You get, so if it creates, it goes up, basically if it goes up again, then breaks this one, then that will be better re-entering. But I don't think I'm entering again on this one. Just let it be. You can see you can actually see go up, because this is the area we're looking for it to retest and go back down. So let's see this next one. So on NSD USD, right from the daily, we can see, okay, double top, boom, break of structure around here, looking for an entry. I didn't enter, to be honest. I set my alarm here for it to trigger. It did trigger. So once it trigger, doesn't mean you don't trigger, you go enter. No, you wait. You still wait for entry, for confirmatory entry before you enter. So it triggered, boom. This, you can see it's still a valid trade, to be honest, because regardless, as long as, I'm trying to explain. So if price doing this and does this, it's still an uptrend. This small chemical that it does here is still an uptrend. This small thing is still as bullish. So same for the bearish, it does this in between that zone or that area. So this here is still, regardless if it does, let's say, yeah, if it does this, it's still bearish, unless then you see a break of structure, then okay, then you might start looking for buys. But if you don't see, even if you see the break of structure, you still go down to like lower time frames for confirmatory entry, because the market doesn't really care. It's not predictable. So around here, yeah, so we saw this double top, okay, break of structure. Around here we're thinking, okay, it's creating head and shoulders pattern. You can see the left head, the left shoulder, head, okay, around here, then to come back here, retest, then go back down. So okay, then the price didn't do that. So because, to be honest, it's valid. To be honest, I think on the lower you can see, like I said before, regardless of if it does this, it's still a uptrend. So this basically is still an uptrend. So if until it breaks this low, to be honest, until it breaks this lower high, it's still regarded an uptrend. So that's why I was like, let me just, to be honest, I was chasing this area for it to come here, then go back up, continue to uptrend. But stubborn, he doesn't want to do that. So I think the is extremely volatile or whatever. So this might be valid if it goes up here, come retest this area, then go back up. To continue the uptrend. And this video might be long, but so that's what I see here. Because look at it, it's still on an uptrend. This area is very important because I was thinking, okay, it has reacted to this area a lot of times, but like you can still come up here, react, then go back down, because this area is too far off for you to break, for you to, because it's still an uptrend regardless, because you can see break of sweep of the low, break of structure. Okay, I was not thinking come back here, come back to this area, then boom, up for buys, but it's not doing that. So that's that for this one. This one, bear in my chat. So what do we see here? We can see, like, you can see this trend line basically. When it's below this trend line, it means sell, and it has reacted yet 3 times or twice. 3 times, this is the 3rd time now. So those times they charm, like they say. So that's confluence number 1, to be honest, if you think about it. So what's happening here? You reacted here, came, broke this last the lower high, broke it. Okay, now we're thinking, now we know that sales are active, and this might be real clean trade, because once it has broken here, so like if it doesn't and it goes for buy, okay, whatever, life. But this trade is a very high probability setup because of it has broken this last, this is a high, I would say it's a mid, because of this is a double top, to be honest. So it's still a high, yeah. So it broke this structure, but you want to say break of structure then go down, like for it to break then go down. That's why you want to see something like this area here. But it broke the structure, creating like a tweezer bottom, which indicates something like a buy. So it's very confusing. The market is always unique, it doesn't always abide to our rules. Sorry. Yeah, please. So what do we see here? To be honest, I feel price might come back up here to this area and go back down, but and go back down for the sell because of this structure here. Now, assuming it broke the structure one time and came up here, then come back here, then do this, okay, then that will be very structured, because to be honest, now I feel you just created like liquidity. So you might come up here to this area and say if we test it to this area here, to this line here, we test it, then go back down. Basically that one might happen, because this is liquidity here. To me though, I don't know, I might be wrong, I'm still learning. But you can see the reason for this trade here. It broke structure, clearly broke it, coming up here. Then what pattern is it forming? On the lower time frame, you can see on the hourly too, you can see break of structure here. But is the issue here. The structure, I don't like the way the structure looks like, to be honest, but I'm ready in this trade, sadly. I think if I enter trade next time, I think I'll just come here, reanalyze it, make a video, because when I make a video, I actually I see things better, because I'm explaining to myself, to be honest. I see the things better, and make rational decisions. So right now I feel this trade might I hit my SL. I don't have I'm not really extremely confident in the trade because of, but you can see here the sheet of structure, you can see why I entered this trade. But it might come break to carry all these clinic on this, then keep on going to that area I said it would, then keep going down. So it might actually just react here or here. Then NAD shape CHF. Let's look at it from the weekly to understand what I'm looking for. Now, um, the idea for this trade was for it. Sorry, I don't know what's wrong. Was for it to get to this zone, create change of structure, shift the change of structure or the change of structure and sell. Now, was creating indecision candles here, but that doesn't mean we'll enter just like that. So I waited for it to break this structure, but now still an uptrend. It didn't. So assuming it broke this structure, came to retest, I might be thinking of entering, but it didn't. So hallelujah. So it might still go up here to this area, do his thing, then boom, come back down. This one is the same thing. I'm waiting for it to come here. You can even see clearly it's still an uptrend. Hi, hello, hi. I just came back here. Collect this. You can see this structure here. This is basically like liquidity. This one is going to carry up this. This is just like liquidity grab this structure here. And the same thing that happened. That's why I'm skeptical about the trade. The same thing that happened here. So it might come here, carry up this liquidity thing, but here we can see that it broke structure. So that's the confusing thing. Let's look at let's look at the almost similar pair as NSD card. Let's see if it's giving almost the same thing. If it's giving the same thing, then good. If it didn't break structure, then I might just close that thing before. Oh, let's leave it because sometimes when I close, that's when it wants to enter profit. I like using F because it has more. So what are we seeing? Is it the same? And like the structure is given there. Okay, the break of structure came around there. I'm still skeptical about it, but let's move. It is what it is.